y'all, welcome back. My name is Jennifer. So glad you guys are joining me today for a Chanel video of all things. We are going to look at the brand new Chanel collection. I purchased the holiday palette, which is the Chanel No. 5 palette, which is made in Italy. It is 18-month shelf life. It is 2 grams of product and it retails for $65 US. Can be found at boutiques and on Chanel.com. And I purchased all 5. I couldn't decide. All 5 of the lipsticks. I'm kind of glad I did, but we'll get into that in a minute. The Chanel lipsticks, they're Rouge Allure in formulation. They come with the 5 here, and how fun is that? It's just so fun. Yeah, it's so fun, and we're going to swatch them all today for you. Try on the eyeshadow palette, swatch those here, and yeah, do kind of a full review here for you. So don't forget to subscribe below, friends. Love to have you here, and let's get into the swatches, y'all. With this eyeshadow palette by Chanel. It is the Les Ombres palette. It's their No. 5 eyeshadow palette for holiday. It's made in Italy, and it is an 18-month shelf life. There is a light, 2 mediums, and 1 intense eyeshadow in here, and there is 0.07 ounces or 2 grams of product in this palette. There are 4 shadows. It is a quad. It does come with 2 of your little, just normal eyeshadow applicators. But this is what it looks like. I have swatched it, so it does look as though it's been touched. No. 5s in the Chanel No. 5 bottles. Now, a lot of these, like when I swatch them and stuff, and you would have seen this in the swatches, some of them are more topper-like, which is quite interesting. So I don't think I'm going to be using a brush more so, but my fingers for a lot of this. I might use a brush actually for the first part, but maybe for a second look or whatnot, I'll use my fingers because I think I'm going to need to use my fingers for that. So the first brush I'm going to use is a Dior 21, and we're going to do this here. And I'm just going to go into maybe the silvery shade here and kind of put this. I feel like a lot of these shades are more of like a one and done. Sweep over the lid, highlight the lid a bit, not just to make it kind of like this really pretty iridescent holiday shine look. I don't think, ooh, that's a lot more pigmented than I thought. I have not seen anyone's review on this intentionally because I wanted to think about it and see what it was like for myself. Now, I kind of want to go in this deep black. And the black, to me, when I swatched it, looked like a buildable black. So we're going to do that and find a brush. All right, I'm going to go in Katie Jane Hughes in Spectrum 13. A little bit more dense of a brush here. But I'm just going to kind of slowly tap. Just get a little bit of pigment on the brush itself because I don't want it to be heavy, but just enough to deepen. Y'all saw how like little amount that was. A little bit of fallout just to deepen that little area right there. Tapping off my brush. Actually, I'm going to use this brush that I used initially and blend that out. Ooh, I like this. I like the way this is turning out. Okay, do the other eye. And clean that up a little bit and put on mascara. Be right back. All right, y'all, so this is the look. I did line my eyes with the Chantecaille Black Eye Kajal. This was gifted. I think this is the new one without the silk in it. It is really good, really good. I just put on a new lipstick. This is 147 Emblematique. And this has, look at this, guys. I mean, how insanely beautiful is this? You pop it open, pull it out here, and that is this red here. I know. You know, it's interesting. It's a little bit cooler, but on me it pulls kind of like, I don't know. Like it looks cool. It looks cool in the tube. But on me, I feel like it's a little warm or neutral warm. Neutral, more neutral, I think. I really like the look though. So let's do another eye look and then we'll do some swatches of the lipsticks. All right, let's do another eye look, shall we? I think I'm going to use, let's see, I really want to use this gorgeous shade here. It's this gold. And I'm going to use, I think this Scott Burns number 61 is a cool kind of fan brush here. And I'm going to take that and go over, like, look at that shade. Oh, whoa. Like, whoa, whoa. That's, oh no, let me bring you closer. Okay, ready? Look at this. That is stunning. Wow. Like, I just want to wear that. It looks like glass. It is so good. Like, look at that. Doesn't that look like... Okay, now I'm like really... Now I'm like wanting just to put one shade all over the lid now. Let's put a different color on using a MAC 275S. Goodness, it's an old brush, but it's clean. Now I'm going to go in with this shade because it's kind of more holographic, I feel like. That's why I'm here. If you swatch it, it's kind of like a white gold. Yeah. And I just want to see what this looks like. Here, I'm gonna use my finger. Ooh, this is cool. Kind of a cool shade, huh? This is so fun to play with, like so fun. I love this. I love that you have kind of this more shimmer gold shade. And I love that you can put like I don't know, like, like this. You can throw that like right there, and that is this shade here. So that was like right in the corner there. And then I'm going to take this black and I'm going to kind of deepen it up right here because I want to. Here I am, now I'm just playing, guys, and I'm really playing with this palette just to kind of show you the shades, what it is, how it works, because like, wow, this is cool. So I'm doing that, but watch, I think I'm gonna leave it like that, but I'm gonna take this gold, I think that's probably my favorite shade, and put it on top. It's like really celestial, you know? Fantastic. Can you see that? Oh, I really like it. Okay, what should I do for, I'm actually gonna use one of these things. I never use these, but you know what? I'm gonna use that black. And I'm going to go in line right here, just with that, and smoke out that lash line, just to see kind of what happens with that black here. See what we can do. So I pulled out a bit, so you can kind of see where I've turned on a bit. What do we think? A cool, I mean, just neat, huh? You could wear it just a ton of different ways, right? How nice is that? I'm just blending this out. I'm very pleased. Like, wow. I am very pleased with this palette, guys. This is fabulous. So let's just put this in the middle, that kind of white iridescent shade, like this one here. I mean, this is a holiday palette, friends. I love this. We're ready to swatch lips. Let's do it. Let's start with the lipsticks, you guys. I had to fix my eyes. I don't know, I can't mix match. It bothers me. Let's get started with the lipsticks. Pull you in just a bit closer. This is the Chanel No. 5 Holiday 2021 lipsticks by Chanel. These have the number 5 on them, you guys. Like, what? So beautiful, right? There are 5 shades within the collection. I do have all 5 here to show you. When you look at the bullet, it does say Chanel on it. Has the number 5 on the bottom, which is a new presentation in honor of Chanel No. 5's 100th year anniversary. And you know what? We're going to try the first one on now. This is 191 Rouge Brewland. So you can see the name on here. So just an FYI, if you have more than one of these, on the actual tube, you can see, I think, there we go. On the tube, you see the writing here, right there. That's where you can tell what the name of the actual lipstick is if you mix match your tubes. Yeah, I've done that before. Just, you know, little tidbit there. So let's try on this Rouge Brewland. So this is 191 Allure Rouge Brewland. I believe I'm saying that correctly. Please forgive me if I'm not. This has more of a coral pinky red to it. It's the lightest of all the 5 shades. I like this shade. It's not as deep, it's not as kind of punchy, but it gives enough color to kind of it's just pretty, you know? It's a pretty shade. I would think this would probably, when I see this color, I feel like it's more spring. Not as holiday, but I can kind of see how holiday. I can kind of see it, but I think red. When I think holiday, I think red. So let's get into the red. So the first red we are going to swatch on the lips is Independent. So this is number 176. These are all Rouge Allure lipsticks, guys. It's a very pretty formula. Feels great on the lips, light, not a heavy lipstick by all means. This is the first red. And I'm not using lip liner, nothing. So let's do it. Ooh, it's an interesting red. Has a little bit of pink to it. A little bit of orange. Because when I swatch it out, look, see, doesn't it kind of look like an orangey pinky color? I love the sheen of these lipsticks. I feel like it's so pretty. So this is 176 Independent. So this is a classic Chanel shade. This is number 99, Pyrite. A really pretty color. These were an 18-month shelf life. I don't know if I said that yet, but look at this. This is like a classic red from Chanel. One of their classic reds for sure. And when you swatch it, it does pull a little on the cooler, like blue tone side. So all right, so this is Pyrite. Is it Pyrite or Pyrite? Pyrite? Parrot? 99? All right. This is number 99 from Chanel. It's really pretty. So this is 147 Rouge Allure Emblematique. So this is really gorgeous too. I think that this is probably one of the more true red reds. So let's put this on. I am going to swatch it for you. See how just, yeah, it just looks so true red to me, more so than any of the other ones. Let me show you here. And it translates on my lips as a true red. Not too orange, not too blue, not too pink. I really love this shade, this Emblematique. It's so pretty. Which ones are your favorites so far? I'm quite interested. I have one more to share, but this is Emblematique. Gorgeous. Like, this is what I think of, like that rich holiday red shade. So good. And the formula is just, lightweight, doesn't dry out my lips like I'm doing all these lipstick swatches. Not a problem. Not a problem at all, friends. It really doesn't bother me, so it's not like drying, right? So this is the last shade. It's the deepest, kind of plummiest of them all. It is the 157 Legendare. I love that name, right? So definitely a little bit more plummy, a lot more plummy, a lot more blue, a little bit purples, you know, those kind of shades, which are just great for holiday too, honestly. Kind of like that rich burgundy-ish type, like purples, you know, kind of like royals. Anyways. Well, what do we have here, friends? Legendare is quite legendary. I need to stop. That was a terrible joke. Anyways, Chanel Legendare. Alright, y'all. Those are the swatches and the eye looks from the latest holiday collection from Chanel. Y'all, these are beautiful. I mean, gorgeous lipsticks. The Chanel Rouge Allure formula does not disappoint, y'all. They are pricey at $45 a pop, but I mean, they're limited edition packaging with the Rouge number 5s on them, or excuse me, with the Chanel number 5s on them for their 100th year anniversary. And guys, this palette is like better than I expected. I mean, I love Chanel products. I love them. Some of them don't work, right? I mean, with everything, you can't love everything. I love this. I absolutely adore this. I think it's so good. I love the textures, the variation in formulation. I think it's fabulous and it does not disappoint you guys. So if you are on the fence of picking up this beautiful quad from Chanel, limited edition quad, I mean, I would buy another one. It's that good. So I personally think it's great. I think the lipsticks are beautiful. I think they vary in shade and tone, so it just depends on what you're looking for. And I hope the lipstick swatches are helpful for you guys. And I hope that the swatches of the actual palette are helpful for you guys in the looks as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I invite you to subscribe below. That helps me out as a content creator here on YouTube. And I just love for you to join us here. We have a lot of fun. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I will leave my latest video right here and I'll see you there. Bye y'all.